This is the Roz and Mocha Retro Show.
Well, guess who's back again?
Back in town.
Da-na. In town. Hi, Maury.
Yo, what go on?
What?
I don't know, summer vibes.
Vibes. This is a vibe thing. I'm Shem. That's Maury. Our third compadre, Maria, is away today, but that's okay. Yeah. Maury and I will handle the retro show. This is where we dig back into the archives of the Roz Mocha Show and relive.
You okay?
It's summer. I'm tired. Some of our favorite moments.
He's 5 sangrias in.
Maury, what do you...
Sangria wine.
Yeah, every time you say sangria, I remember you always dance into
that
sangria wine. What's the theme for today, bud?
All right, you know what? Like, we got to look back at some of just a couple awesome interviews that we've done over the years on the show, and I think that it's only fitting that we start things off with a recent loss. I know that you're a huge wrestling fan, so I can only imagine how much this hit you. But in 2013, damn, I bet you wish you were here for this.
Oh, well, I mean, I was on Earth, but I mean...
No, I don't mean like here. I was here.
You know what's funny? I actually was at the station. I just wasn't on the show at the time. But
when Hulk Hogan came in.
There you go. Amazing. Let's listen to that.
Roz and Mocha Retro 2013.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Is Hulk here? Oh,
yes.
Yeah, look at him. God damn, that guy's big. All right, do your thing, Mocha.
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
I know.
I may actually throw up. In the red and yellow corner, standing at 6'7", weighing 302 pounds, from Venice Beach, California. He's a 12-time world champion with the WWF, WWE, and WCW. He is the Hulk Machine, Mr. America, Sterling Golden, Terry Boulder, the Super Destroyer, Hollywood Hogan, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to Toronto, the Roz and Mocha Show, the legendary Hulk Hogan!
Roz and Mocha Mania, brother. Wow, you guys been injecting the caffeine around here, man. You guys are rocking and rolling.
You look good, man.
Would you expect?
No, you know, you
60
feel
years
good.
old, brother. Come on,
Are you
man.
60?
Yeah.
When'd you turn
60?
60?
6 years young.
Two weeks ago, right? It was your birthday?
Yeah,
last
2
week?
weeks ago. Man, this town, I'm having a love affair with this town.
Yeah. This town's always been good to you.
Dude, this town has been on point from day one. When I first stumbled in the Maple Leaf Gardens 35 years ago, in C&E, when I thought there was going to be 2,000 people, when there were 70,000 people outdoor, to all the matches at the Sky Dome. I mean, it's crazy, man. I came to the airport yesterday. They're treating me like I'm still the champion of the world.
When did you realize that this wasn't going to end? You know, when did you realize that you were going to be Hulk until the last day?
Well, I thought I was just going to make a payday wrestling, because that's all I want to do is make a living being a wrestler.
Sure.
Someone was asking me yesterday, I said, when the first Make-A-Wish kid came to me, instead of going to see Michael Jackson or Mickey Mouse, I went, uh-oh, something's up with this.
Yeah.
You know, the kid's got this last wish and he wants to see Hulk Hogan, so it kind of hit me like, wow, this is different than just a job.
Yeah.
There's something going on here. And then it started really ramping and getting crazy. And then, you know, when I'd wrestle in Detroit, New York, or Canada, or LA, the celebrities would come out and I went, okay, we're on to something here.
Yeah.
So I never dreamed that after 35 years with all the highs and all the lows, brother, how loyal the fans would be. It's like, I've been around so long, they've got respect and I've got whatever. It's like a love affair. It's really cool, man.
You still work out every day?
Yeah, brother, I'm hitting it pretty good. I just had a little back surgery 2 weeks ago, you know, to get a battery and a steel plate out of my back, but I'm cool.
How many operations have you had?
9 back surgeries, both knees and both hips replaced.
Is that all from wrestling, or is some of that?
Yeah, it was from being really dumb. And people say, well, you know, if you ever could change anything about your career, would you? And I always say no. But now I say, yes, I would have. Because I kept bragging and screaming about having the largest arms in the world, so why wouldn't I use a sleeper?
Yeah.
Duh.
Right.
You got the largest arms in the world, so you're jumping up every night for 35 years and landing on your tailbone doing a leg drop.
Hulk Hogan is on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Are you a happy guy right now?
I'm great, brother.
Are you?
I'm great.
When were you unhappy? fairly recently, I would say, right?
Man. Yeah, about 6 years ago, and I just started praying to be happy. And all of a sudden, I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was hustling, scrambling, fighting, clawing, working harder, longer, this and that, the other. I was in a marriage that was just totally negative craziness. Yeah. You know, and the first thing I did when I got out of that was I went back and apologized to my kids. I said, oh my God, all the craziness and the negative stuff from this, that, to the other, through the yelling and stuff. I said, that's not normal.
Yeah.
Break the cycle. And as soon as I started praying to be happy, I switched gears, changed my thinking. Instead of breathing dirty air all the time, and the people I was around, I got around, it's cool, man. Job's good, people are happy. Most people I meet are really good people. And as soon as I changed my mindset, you know, everything started changing for me. Yeah. You know, and I don't want to Bible thump you, do the spirituality thing or the science, but it all says the same thing. Yeah. Like attracts like.
You got a lady now?
Yeah, man. I got remarried. Swore to God I'd never get married again. And I met this chick, you know, I'm 6 years old, she's 39. Yeah.
Hey,
but anyway.
You're still running wild.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Getting beat all the time. But anyway, no, she's just so dialed in, so opposite. Yeah. No cussing, no drinking.
Wow.
No drugs.
Wow.
If you're in my house, you watch the Science Channel, the Disney Channel, the Animal Channel, or cartoons, no TMZ, no news.
Yeah.
I'll come in thinking I was, in my whole life, oh man, what a day, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I'll look at her, she's like, oh, I get it, everything's perfect. But, you know, it changed, and that's what went down, bro. I was supposed to be this and supposed to be that and all this stuff. You inherit, like, life is tough, money's hard to make, and certain people are bad, and you inherit all this stuff that's not true. But then I found out what's inherent.
Yeah.
The love, peace, the joy, the happiness. Dude, I switched gears and, man, I'm cool.
Can you please comment on Mocha's mustache?
Mocha Mania, let me tell you something, brother. You want to be Hulk Hogan? The first thing you got to do is put some peroxide on that stachio you got there, brotber. And then,
full beer, dude.
Well, the stash is getting peroxide. Then I'm getting Brutus the Barber's clippers, and I'm going to shave the middle of your head, give you a Baldo Ronaldo, just like Hulk Hogan, brother. Then you'll be cool.
It's the Roz and Mocha Show. Hulk Hogan joins us right now. You have no idea how awesome it is just for me as a fan growing up, watching you on television, loving and hating you at the same time.
Wow.
An icon is what you are. I'll never forget. I got to say that. I know we got to wrap things up, but I got to say this. The time where I was like behind you 100% was when Andre the Giant betrayed you on Piper's Pit, and he ripped off that shirt and ripped your crucifix.
Yeah, man, that was strong.
And the time that I hated you so much was when you went to WCW and you joined the NWO.
For life, brother.
You got a fan for life, bro.
Yeah, but hey, but I was supposed to be the bad guy. I came back here to wrestle everybody's boy, The Rock, and the fans went nuts, dude.
There you go. The man, the legend, Hulk Hogan. Thank you so much for hanging out on the Roz and Mocha Show, man. Welcome back to Toronto.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, rest in peace to the wrestling icon Hulk Hogan. What's next, Mo?
What you gonna do, brother?
Oh, that's not bad. You get a lot of flack for your impressions. That's not bad, man. I give you a round of applause for that. What's next?
Amazing. Lady Gaga was on the show. She's doing her Mayhem
Yep.
Mayhem Ball tour. But in 2013, we are celebrating the Born This Way tour.
Okay, let's listen to some Gaga.
Roz and Mocha Retro 2013.
Yesterday, Lady Gaga was doing some interviews for radio, magazines, newspapers. So I get to the Hazelton Hotel. They put me in a
beautiful hotel.
They put me in one of the rooms, and it's set up that when you walk in, normally when you walk into a hotel room, you see the entire room. You see the bed, you see the TV, you see everything.
Yeah.
This hotel room, it was like one of those private suites. So you walk in, and it's like you're walking into somebody's condo.
Sure.
There's a little bit of a hallway.
Yeah.
Just to the left, there's like a sitting area for you to eat, like a dining area.
Sure.
And then you go around the corner, and it's like a living room.
Yeah.
Right? There's a sofa, a single chair, and a nice coffee table. So that's where I was sitting.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga's people brought me in, said, okay, you're going to be sitting here. She will be sitting here, right next to you. You can conduct your interview. She'll be in a second. She was doing another interview with somebody else right before me. All of a sudden, she has no idea I'm in there waiting for her.
Okay.
Storms into the room, yelling at the top of her lungs about the person that interviewed her before, using the F-bomb, using the S-word, talking about how this person I don't know. They never said to me who this person was or from what radio station, but they just said this person is supposed to be a professional talking about my monsters, quote unquote, my monsters, and calling it what is the monster thing that you do. And she took such offense to it and was going on about how this person had no idea about her, had no idea about her music, and how she lives for her fans. And she's just going on and on and on about how much she loves her fans.
Right.
And for somebody to come in and talk to her about her quote unquote little monster thing that she does makes it sound so disingenuous. And she was just going off. So she comes around the corner, sees me sitting there, and I'm already nervous as it is. And I'm like, oh my God. Now I have to be the guy that has to interview angry Gaga.
So what do you do to calm Gaga down at this point?
She walks in and she stops and was like, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I didn't know that you were here. You weren't supposed to hear any of that.
Oh, snap.
And I was like, hear what?
Yeah, good
and she
for
started
you.
laughing.
Good for you.
And I had her CD, Art Pop. I had it right in front of me.
Yeah.
And she walks over, she sits down, and she goes, oh, is that your CD? And I was like, yeah. She's like, did you listen to it? I'm like, damn right I listened to it. I'm like, it's awesome. And I really do like the album.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm so happy that you brought a copy of the CD. I was like, yeah, I brought it. I said, like, we're going to talk about all these songs. We're going to talk about the album.
Yeah.
And I was like, you want me to tell you what my favorite songs are now, or you want me to wait till the interview starts? And she's
look at you.
laughed. And she was like, oh my God, hit record. Let's start the interview right now. Lady Gaga, welcome back to Canada. Welcome back to Toronto. How are you?
I'm so happy.
Who was it? Who was it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
on.
All I know is that
Who
she
was it?
said.
Who was she mad
All
at?
I know is that here's what she said.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, go. I need to know who this was now.
All she said is that this person from a news station in Toronto. She said, this person's supposed to be a professional. This person is from a news station and has no idea about what they're talking about. She's like, I just came here. I'm doing these interviews. All I want to do is talk about my album. All I want to do is talk about my fans. All I want to do is talk about the music. So immediately I'm thinking, okay, all these questions that I have about like celebrity life, don't ask any of that stuff. Keep it strictly about the
Maybe
music.
that's her rap, though. Maybe she walks into every interview like that to just make sure you stay on the straight and narrow.
Scare the piss out of people, right? Lady Gaga, welcome back to Canada. Welcome back to Toronto. How are you?
I'm so happy because you have an album with you. You're asking me about my songs. You just talked about Jules and Drugs. We just high-fived about Too Short. This is like the best moment ever.
Well, hello, Art Pop Platinum in Canada.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? I've had out, this is my 4th album, right? I mean, kind of. So there's, The Fame, then The Fame Monster it really was my 2nd album. You know the story about that, actually? That Interscope didn't want to put out another album for me right away. And then they were like, oh, I said, but I wrote an album and it's really good. And they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll just do a repack. And then I played it for them and then they all went, oh my God, you wrote a whole album. And I was like, guys, I told you I wrote an album. So that's really my 2nd album.
Yeah.
And then Born This Way and then now Art Puppet. What I was trying to say was, wow, I have a #1 in Canada after 4 records. You still like me. Thank you.
For you, when you found out that news, when somebody came to you yesterday and said, guess what, your album is now platinum in this country, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
Tell them, what did I do? I had a big smile on my face. I wanted my own picture with the plaque. I kicked everybody out. I was so excited. I remember, I think I got my first plaque here ever for Just Dance. I remember it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I was so happy today, and it's like, it's my little baby.
Yeah.
Pop. I care about this album so much.
How different was it recording and putting together Art Pop this time around at this point in your career, at this point in your life, than it was for, let's say, the last 3 albums? No, how different?
Well, in a lot of ways, it wasn't very different at all, because it never is very different, actually. Every time I make an album, I go through the same I'm always completely mental and obsessed with the music for like a very long period of time.
Yeah.
I love making records, and so every time is kind of the same. But I would say that this time, when I was making this album, I was like, making records and going, oh, well, this is Complextro. That's okay. Just make it. It's dope. What about this? Oh, well, this one this one's a pop song, but it doesn't really like, grow like a pop song, art pop. It like kind of just, it's like an inferno. And I said, yeah, but it's so good. Let me just finish it.
Yeah.
And then, you get to do what you want. And I'm going, oh, but I mean, I know how to write R&B songs. I've written a lot of R&B songs, and maybe I should just do what I want. And then, I say, but is it okay that it's an R&B song? And then my head goes, yeah, it's fine. Who cares? So, like, when I was making this album, this is written by somebody that has been a songwriter for, 17 years. Almost 2 decades of writing songs. That makes me so proud, actually. I think that's the thing I'm most proud of. 2 decades of writing songs, and somebody that loves youth culture and art culture and raving and partying and throwing all of those things together and making the best party you've ever been to in your life.
So when you are putting together an album like Art Pop, your time in the studio or your time recording, how many songs outside of what we see on the final product, how many songs are actually recorded that don't get to make the final cut?
There's about 90 more songs that I wrote for this album.
And do those songs ever get to see the light of day down the road, maybe?
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I have some, like this song, Onion Girl is amazing, that I did with Zed. I did this song, Onion Girl is so good. I did this song with Maddie and called Tinnitus. That's really good. I did a song with Paul called In Like With You. I have some great songs, amazing songs.
When some artists put out an album, sometimes there may be an underlying message maybe that they want to get across to fans. When you put this out and you have a monster that is listening, or you may even have a brand new fan who is picking up Art Pop and had never picked up a Lady Gaga album before, you're gaining new fans. Is there a message that you want to get across?
Yes, I really want the fans to know that if they work really hard at what they love and their passions, that maybe someday Jeff Koons will make a sculpture of them.
And on a final note, what would you like to say to all of your Canadian monsters listening right across the country right now?
I would just like to say that I'm so happy to be back. Thank you so much for making Art Pop #1 in Canada this week and for making it platinum. I'm so happy to be here. I can't wait to come back for my tour. It's going to be a real crazy, ravey time, and I can't wait to perform for you. I miss you all.
Do you have a favorite Gaga song?
Born This Way is certainly up there, but I am not going to lie. Her new song is absolutely incredible.
The Abracadabra record?
Oh my, just that song Abracadabra
it's really
is
great.
A really good track.
I'm surprised you didn't say Stars Born.
Okay, so I love that song. It's awesome when it comes on. It's cool, but it's, in my honest opinion, it's not one that I'm asking Google for.
Oh no, it's not a song that you're listening to like party and hang out and listen to. No, it's
like I'll actually ask for Abracadabra.
It's a great record. And do it just like that, folks. All right, let's jump ahead 1 year since we were in 2013 to 2014 when you guys got a chance to talk. One of my favorite comedians ever, Kevin Hart. Listen to this.
Roz and Mocha Retro 2014.
New movie starring Kevin Hart and Ice Cube called Ride Along. Very, very funny. In theaters as of today. Joining us on the phone right now, the one and only Kevin Hart.
What's going on with you, man?
Doing good. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show, Kiss 92.5 in Toronto.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here, man. Get into it.
I'm going to start off by saying I'm a huge fan of yours. Big fan of the Laugh at My Pain stand-up special that you did 3 years ago.
Thank you, man.
How many times a day are you greeted by people who always say, all right, all right, all right?
Probably throughout my whole day, but it never gets old. You know,
right?
I don't mind hearing it, man. I love the fact that my fans appreciate my material, and I love the fact that my content has grown into slogans that people use on a regular basis. So I embrace it. I love it.
All right, Kevin, let's be real. Speaking of ride-alongs, is this the first time you've been in a cop car, or how many times have you been in the back of a cop car before this?
Oh, I wish it was the first time I've ever been.
and let's just clarify this, Kevin. He's not asking you that question because you're black. Yeah.
No. That's pretty funny. No, I honestly got to say, I had a lot of practice before this about being in the back of a cop car, so I knew exactly what a ride-along was. I don't want to ever go back. in the back of a cop car. I've been in there several times for tickets. I'll tell you that much. I've actually went to jail for tickets, believe it or not.
That's
Which is
right.
why I take all tickets on time now.
Is this going to be an ongoing series, Ride Along? Will we see a Ride Along 2, maybe Ride Along 3?
Hey, all depends on what happens at the box office this weekend. You know, at the end of the day, the people control that fate, and people go see it. Ride Along 2 definitely will be up, you know. I think we definitely have a franchise on our hand, and I think this movie is definitely in the same tiers as those, the Bad Boys, the Rush Hours, the Lethal Weapons, the 48 Hours, you know, in that same buddy cop genre. We're delivering on all angles here.
Amazing. Kevin Hart, we wish you nothing but the best. The new movie, Ride Along, in theaters today. Anytime you are in Toronto, Kevin, you are always more than welcome to come and hang out on the Roz Mocha Show.
Hey, well, me being a fan of Toronto makes me a fan of yours, so I definitely will, man.
All right. Have a great weekend, brother.
Thank you, man.
He is still hilarious to me.
Oh my, can you do a Kevin Hart?
No. I'm not ready. That's it. Maury and I are out. Maria will be back with us next week. Thanks for hanging out. At least I think she'll be back next week, right?
Cool.
Come back, Maria. We miss you. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Seeker app.